Welcome back here with us on Times Now. Viewers, Times Now has exclusively accessed the details of the post-mortem report of the Red Fort blast victims. The findings reveal that several bodies had multiple fractures and severe head injuries, while blast waves caused internal damage to lungs, ears and intestines, indicating an extremely powerful explosion. Sources confirm that no splinter traces were found on the victims' bodies or clothing, suggesting that a modified or improvised explosive may have been used. Most injuries were concentrated on the upper body, head and chest, and the exact chemical composition of the explosive is being determined through forensic analysis that is currently underway. Let's go across to my colleague Priyank Tripathi, who is joining us on the broadcast. More on this, Priyank. You were telling us about the details that you've accessed of the post-mortem report. Now, this is very, very important piece of information. And also, can you tell us a little bit about the DNA test that was supposed to happen of the person who was driving this I-20 car? When is that likely? Because his Dr. Umar Mohammad's mother's DNA samples, I believe, were taken yesterday by the cops.
Yes, Satina, the post-mortem finding, as we were talking earlier, is certainly suggesting that they haven't the damage to the upper body of these victims, which means that the explosive was not there to settle down, because there are heavy explosives which actually settle down like ammonium nitrate. It spreads in the area, and this was certainly a different kind of explosive which could have been used by these suspects. That is very worrying trend for the agencies. That's why you can see that the camp is still there at the blast location. It has been covered for the maximum time period. Generally, the blast area is open for public commuter in few days of time period or 48 hours of time period. That did not happen because it was a different kind of chemical equation which was made by these suspects to make this particular ID, which could have impacted more, and the sound could have been more for the heavy crowded area. The upper part of the body of the deceased have been badly damaged. The lungs, the head, eardrums, everything has been badly damaged. This is what the post-mortem finding has been suggesting. While talking about the unknown individual, certainly there are two individuals whose body is yet to be identified. The count can be different because the doctors at the mortuary generally calculated in a different manner. If the hands and the limbs are found at a different location, every part of the body is counted as one. So there could be a discrepancy in the number figure till the time the exact sample can be collated and it can be brought for the forensic examination. But the Ministry of Home Affairs has made it very clear for the forensic lab that this DNA sampling should be on the top priority. That's why the samples of the parents of Dr. Umar has been taken from the Pulwama. It has been brought to the National Capital and it has been sent to the forensic lab along with the sample which has been collected from the LHGP hospital here in the National Capital. So it appears that in few days of time period that will also be established. This is the forensic way of examination which the agencies have been doing post Operation Mahadev also. If you remember, the Home Minister in the Parliament had clearly stated that over the night, soon after the operation ended, the weapon which was recovered from the location was sent for the ballistic report, so that the bullets which were used in the Baisaran Valley in attack, as well as the bullet which was recovered from the spot and the weapon which was recovered from the Mahadev Hills during the Operation Mahadev could have been matched, and that match, and then he came to the Parliament after a proper report. So these forensic examination reports are very important for the agencies because we know that Pakistan will try to distance themselves from these kind of attacks, and for the international community also, whenever India goes to this kind of forum, these evidences will be important to be brought before the international forum, so that the exact picture of Pakistan's hand can be established.
Well, of course, we look forward to that official statement from the agencies who are probing this entire case. Priyank, for now, thank you very much for joining us with your inputs on this story. We will slip into another very, very short break. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.